Okay, guys, we have history in the making. 6 out of 6. For Elliott. So this was a pretty tough opponent.
Well, I mean, this is the first time that I couldn't really prepare anything. I had a feeling he would play the French before the game, but he had no games. So I decided to not play main lines, because usually the way to play against kids is to get them out of main lines and then try to outplay them in the middle game. So I decided to play D3 on move 2 to kind of just go for a nice King's Indian setup. And then already he erred on move 6.
Move 6. G6 is not common here?
Yeah. So the way these structures work is if the knight's on F6, the bishop belongs on E7. But if black wants to play G6, then the knight needs to be on E7. So he mixed and matched 2 different structures.
Yeah. Still seems like people play that.
People play it, but it's not, in my opinion, it's not that great of a setup. So I think he mixed and matched 2 different structures. Okay. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward.
So bishop G7, knight H4. What's your plan is to just
F4.
Well, there's a few games here.
Yeah, and here he needs to play actively. If he doesn't play actively, he just gets a worse position. So I think he has to either take on E4 now or go B5 immediately.
Yeah, that's what I think Dan was suggesting, right? B5 immediately.
If he doesn't
was suggesting B5 and B4.
Yeah, you want B5.
I mean, if he doesn't do this, then I just have a better position. So, and it's very thematic also. Queen C7 doesn't even do anything. So my whole plan here is just to go E5, knight F3, D4, G4, F5. And again, he's not playing actively, which just helps. Okay, so bishop A6 obviously stops me from playing D4, and now I have to figure out where to put my rook. I thought about rook E1, but I know in these positions it's thematic to put the rook on F2 because it controls the C2 square and also can transfer to G2 and also controls the F file if there's any breaks. So pretty thematic there. Rook C8, bishop E3. So now again, my plan is just to go rook C1, like A3, and then finally D4, lock the center, and then G4 F5. There's not a whole lot you can do. His B pawn should already be on B4, for example, and it's just not there. So, okay, F6, now I can play D4. Pretty self-explanatory.
So what about here? Could he take on A2?
If it takes on A2, rook A3.
Yeah, that's what we talked about that.
And then
Queen A4.
we were talking about going here, right?
A4.
Then Queen A4, yeah, wins the piece.
So what was it? What was the trick here, guys? Somebody was suggesting.
No, we were going to try knight
That's
D3
it.
and just
Rook
get rook
A2.
C2 in the end, but he cleans out the 7th rank. You clean out A7 and E7.
You suggest knight D3 here?
Yeah, but it doesn't work.
Queen
It
takes
just takes
bishop.
everything and,
Take on A6, right?
yeah, it takes
Knight
it.
A6.
Yeah, take,
Queen,
take. And now
King take.
I'm not sure, maybe he gets to play rook C7. Is this so terrible?
Do you have time to take on A7 here?
Maybe you
No,
do.
you can go knight D1.
So here, so you calculated this all, yeah?
Yeah, I think white's better here. I mean, let's see.
I think you might just take on F6
I
and play
can't-
bishop
Yeah,
H3.
you can take in F6.
I can't just go F6.
Yeah, the E6 pawn will fall from.
Yeah.
And then I also have knight E5 at some point. This has got to be better for white.
Yeah, so he plays here.
Yeah, which bishop C4 makes no sense whatsoever. I think in this position he let's see, what was I thinking he should have done? Trying to remember.
Well, it's like his whole plan doesn't work. If he came to B4 to take A2 pawn,
Exactly.
he
No,
can't do it.
I think he missed rook C3. What's the problem? But I think, I mean, I know it doesn't look good, but he might have to take on C3 and then go back to C6 to try to go to the C4 square via A5.
Knight A5.
Yeah, so what's the variation of position here? So he takes.
On Still
How
like
about,
white?
No,
Hey.
no, working in four before you hit the night,
um,
then the next track.
Elliott,
Yeah, it's that, right?
how about,
Where's
No,
the-
in the-
I got rotating train on the neck, extension part.
no, before,
Rotating
before.
the next track.
So what's the verdict here? Is it better white?
No, I think so, very for
Okay.
white. But before,
Mhm.
before, about, no, Hook City, what are you doing here? Like,
Rook C3.
huh? Hook City, what are you doing? It's 9 by 8. Elliott Liu has, hook by hook.
Yeah.
No, hook by hook.
Rook takes rook.
Yeah,
What's the idea? Okay.
Queen A4.
There's knight C1.
You have nice one?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, you have nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Similar to,
Position.
Canterbury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Queen C4, Bishop C4, so A3, and he just,
No, okay, so
That's a horrible one.
982 loses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already much worse here. If he goes knight c6, I was planning f5.
Oh, yeah.
looks good, yeah? I like. What happens if G5
On
Take
X.
on e6.
and you have the 5 square?
What happens to GF?
If he takes on f5, I was planning rook takes c4. Now d5.
Oh, that's quite a pawn conflict there.
Pretty funky.
With a knight on F5.
Knight takes c6. Now I must be winning.
Yeah, but,
Knight takes
yeah.
knight.
9.
Beautiful, yeah.
What's the idea of all that?
Yeah, this is strong. So knight A2 just completely lost, and
Yeah.
just
Win the piece.
you missed Queen B1. Bishop D2 was a nice touch here. You restrict with his activity, G4. Very nice attack on the king side here. Then just move the queen there. I was suggesting bishop before here, but this is even better. And he probably just bonded this move.
Well,
altogether.
he carries line here too. I mean,
Yeah. This is a really cool mate. So he actually let you play it out. So that's nice of him.
Smothering mix.
Yeah.
I was hoping he would be playing into it.
Have you delivered a smart mate before in your game, in the tournament game?
I think once I have.
It's just so rare.
Yeah, it's very rare.
Yeah.
That'd make a nice diagram you know, for all the magazines.
Yeah, this is
If I were
awesome.
black, I think I'd let you do it just to get in all the magazines.
I think you might be nominated for another game of the week. Hopefully.
Every week, yeah.
I hope I win.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, thank you.